What is up, guys? James here from the Light of Riga YouTube channel, and in this video we're going to be doing a reading for all my Aries sun sign friends. If you were born between the dates of March 21st and April 19th, then you're an Aries sun sign, and this video is for you. Today we're going to be taking a look at the month ahead for the month of December. December's already upon us, 2018 is coming to a close, and we're at the home stretch. And I wanted to do a spread that would take a look at the upcoming month and basically tell you what the overall predominant energy will be, what to hold on to in the upcoming month, and what to let go of in the upcoming month. So basically just give you some heads up on what you need to know for December to make December the best month possible. Today we're going to be using the Anna K Tarot. We're going to do a 3-card reading, and I'm also going to bring out the Untamed Truth Oracle at the end for an overall message for December. So I've already shuffled the cards, I've already dealt them out, so let's get right on into it with the first card. This card represents the overall energy for Aries sun signs this December. Kind of the predominant energy, maybe the predominant lesson. We'll see what the card has to say. We've got the 5 of Swords. It's not the most pleasant image. I really love this tarot deck. It doesn't hold back. Okay, the feeling I'm getting from this is that December seems to be a month where a lot of you Aries sun sign friends will be kind of struggling with the ego a little bit. We all struggle with the ego, and I want to make it clear. I've talked to some people about the ego recently. They didn't know what I was talking about. When I say the ego, I'm talking about your thoughts, the way you think. I'm not saying, oh, ego means that you think you're better than everybody. That's not what I'm saying. I'm talking about the ego mind, the program that's constantly running in your brain that's feeding you thoughts. It's coming up with ideas, it's solving problems, it's creating fears, it's doing a lot of things, okay? And the feeling I'm getting from this is that December is going to be a month for a lot of you to work through the ego, to realize how it's setting you back. For a lot of you, this is going to manifest with arguments and debates and discussions and fights even. Most likely not physical fights, although some of you may keep your fingers crossed, but I hope you guys don't get into fist fights. But generally this card is about fights of the ego. And, I'm smarter than you, I'm more right than you, I'm better than you, that sort of thing, okay? And I think that's going to be something that a lot of the Aries sun signs may struggle with in December. And I think this month is going to be about realizing that in a lot of ways you're your own worst enemy, right? Your mind is your own worst enemy. It's setting you back intentionally. It's doing it without your conscious knowledge. It's getting you into tussles with other people because you're not accepting their reality as their reality, right? My reality is the only way, and I'm going to force it upon others. So yeah, this is a general reading for a large group of people. So this is going to manifest in a variety of different ways for a lot of you. But the overall feeling I'm getting is you have to work through your mind and how your mind is setting you back. So some advice with this is to just be more conscious of the thoughts and words that you're speaking and thinking. Be conscious of them. If you're waiting in line at the supermarket and the guy in front of you has got 50 items and he's in the 15 item less thing and he's taking his sweet time and he's buying all sorts of things that you don't believe in, you can get mad at him. Maybe in your mind you say, oh, this guy doesn't know what he's doing, he's breaking the rules, he's just a negative force in my life. But you're causing that. It's your reaction to him that is causing the strain. If you say, oh, I'm in line, I've got some time here, I'm going to close my eyes, I'm going to ground myself real quick, then that guy in front of you has no impact on your life whatsoever. Right? It's your ego mind that's allowing it to affect you. So be conscious of it, be aware of it, and try to nip it in the bud as much as possible so that you can allow your higher self you invite it into your life in a more prominent way when you tell the ego to shut up for a bit. Okay? All right, let's go into this card, which represents what to hold on to this month, in the month of December, for my Aries friends. We've got the 7 of Rods, more fighting. Okay. This card is asking you to stand up for yourself, but to do it in a way that's not harmful. Does that make sense? You've got to stand up for yourself, right? what's the word I was looking for? I'm sorry, I just lost my train of thought. There was a noise in the background. So the Seven of Rods here, the Seven of Wands in traditional tarot, and we're getting the feeling here that this month is going to be full of challenges with other people. That's kind of the sense that I'm getting so far from this reading. And again, just like the challenge at the supermarket, it's how you respond to these challenges with other people that are going to dictate how things are going to go. So I think this card is asking you to stand up for yourself. You know, your reality is true for you. So stand up for what you believe in, speak your truth, but at the same time, do it in a way that doesn't cause fighting, that doesn't cause people to look at you negatively. You know, if we're trying to show other people a better way, there's two ways we can go about it. Right, let's say veganism, for instance. There's kind of two kinds of vegans, right? There's the ones who are super outspoken and they try to tell people how they should live their lives. Oh, meat is murder. You can't eat meat. It's harmful for you. It's harmful for the animals. It's harmful for the environment. Stop doing it. They picket and they protest and they're outspoken and they're trying to get people to change. Then there's the vegans who are like, yes, all those things are true, but I'm going to show people rather than tell people. I'm going to live a life without disease, without low negative vibrations coming from my food. And I'm just going to do it for myself and for the world, of course, but I'm not going to force it on other people. If other people see what I'm doing and they ask questions and they say, how are you so healthy? That's going to change a lot more minds than saying, you have to do this. You have to do that, right? So I think, I don't know where I was going with that, but that's kind of how to express your truth, is to show and not tell. And I think that's part of the lesson for this month. Okay, let's move on to this last card, which represents what to let go of this December, my Aries friends. Oh my goodness, we've got a reversed card. I don't read reversals and I don't shuffle with reversals, so this card has become reversed for a reason. So the Five of Pentacles is about lack, it's about not having enough, it's about hard times, but when it's reversed, it's about those times coming to an end. And I think what you need to let go of are the idea that things are difficult. You need to release that. Things are as difficult as you make them. If you see life as a struggle, then life will be a struggle. Period. There's no getting around that. If you see lack in your life, then your life will be filled with lack. And I think it's very easy to see kind of things through the Five of Pentacles lens when there's so much conflict around you. I'm getting a lot of conflict surrounding you, Aries friends. And it's going to be easy for you to start seeing life or reality this month as being not great, as having lack. But I encourage you, as I've said throughout this reading, to dictate how your reality is by the way you perceive it. When you perceive struggles as problematic, as impediments, as difficulties, then those struggles are going to get the best of you. When you perceive struggles as opportunities to learn, grow, and expand, then you will learn, grow, and expand. And I think that's going to be a lesson this month, my Aries friends, is to take the difficulties in stride and not let it get to you. So stop seeing things in a negative way, and that's the ego mind doing it all, isn't it? Isn't it always? Okay. All right. So let's go on to the Oracle card. I hope that those three cards made sense for you. Now we're going to go to the Untamed Truth Oracle, and we're going to ask it what message or what overall message it has for Aries sun signs this December. What message for Aries sun signs this December? Untamed Truth Oracle, what do you got for us? Overall message for Aries. Why is everything upside down? Be brave, stay wild. This goes in line with what I was saying with the, the Seven of Rods. You should be brave in expressing yourself and expressing who you are and expressing your truth. Be as brave as possible. But at the same time, stay wild. And to me, that means following your guts, following your instincts, and just realizing that you are more than an ego mind program. Okay? There's much more to you. There's a soul. And that soul is guiding you through your intuition, through your feelings and emotions, not through your mind. Your mind has nothing really to do with the soul. So, yes, we can follow our minds, and our minds will tell us that, society says that we got to be this way and do this thing. And if that's what you want to do, fine. But if you're willing to break out of that matrix kind of illusion, then you're going to have to be brave and stay wild. You're going to have to be able to follow your instinct, follow your gut, and stand up for yourself and stand up for what you believe in, but while at the same time not offending people. And if we go back to the instance of vegans, you can impose your will through the ego mind. You are a bad person because you eat chickens. You got to stop eating chickens. That doesn't create change. You got to go through the soul and say, I love animals. I love this planet. I love myself most of all. So I'm not going to put toxins into my body. And people are going to respond so much better to that. You're going to show them a different way. I'm not just talking about veganism or diet. I'm talking about everything in life. Show them a better way so that they come to you and they say, how do you do it? And you say, well, I don't eat chickens. And they say, what? You don't eat chickens? You've led this beautiful life full of happiness and it had something to do with your diet? And you say, yes, of course. And then you explain. And then they say, well, maybe I'll try it. But if you say, oh, you are filth, you eat chickens, no one's going to respond well to that. That's just an example. Have that mentality this month for everything. And you'll avoid those ego problems with other people especially. Okay? So that is the reading, my Aries friends. I hope you guys got something out of that. I hope you have a great December. Remember, this is a general reading for a large group of people. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, then you can reach me through my website, lightofriga.com. The link is in the description box below. I'd ask you to do all the YouTube stuffs, the like, share, subscribes, and comments. I really do appreciate your interaction on this channel. I want to thank you for watching. I want to wish you a happy and prosperous December. Please leave a like if you enjoyed this. Happy taroting. Peace and love.